is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Beyond. Hope everybody's doing alright. Dude, wow, okay, that went well, guys. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. And, well, I've done a little bit of change because I was tired of emptying this little chest here. So I've placed some boxes over here. But that's not why we start. And you know, these things been going pretty good. I'm just leaving them there. I started the flower, didn't finish it, because there was a part that I needed to do with you guys. And it is that there is a mod called architectural something. Architecture Craft. And it is pretty cool if you've never tried it. Oh, yes, I need to talk to you about this. There is an issue with embers, to the fact that when you use your ember bores, there is an issue to the fact that it doesn't give the amount that it should normally give. So what we did is we created a really expensive recipe, which is kind of expensive. Those come from the mobs. It's a block of copper, and it gives 16 crystals. So we did that for the server. If you guys want to do it, it's in Mind Tweakers. It's not that hard, but because of the fact that we can't always be on changing the ember board chunks to chunk, trying to find new chunks, because it's broken and it gives like a super low amount, we decided to go that way, which is not a non-expensive way. As you can see, my copper, redstone is kind of easy to get, but copper is kind of low. But yeah, so we added this, and I think it's fair. It's not that hard to see that it matches the mod, and we actually found a use for those blocks, except, you know, visually. Over here, what that means is everything in the mod actually uses copper, so we thought copper would be a good thing. And well, redstone, you know, we looked at the color and we said, well, it kind of looks orange and red together. So we placed that together. Alright. So yeah, here, Architecture Craft. So we need a regular saw blade, so we're gonna take just some of that. Stack of you. Okay. We're gonna make the saw blade. This in the middle, bam. We're gonna need this, which need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. And then that means we need a pressure plate. Like so. And bam! We've got a table. Alright, so let's put that table like right here. So what does that table do? Well, it gives you the thing that you can do. You can do rounded things. You can do weird looking things. You can do windows, you can do arches, you can do railings, which looks amazing, and there's also the others like stairs and stuff. But yeah, so what you can do with this is, let's say we grab in my things here, this, let's say this, okay, and we grab a couple of that. We will then get ourselves a colored block. I'm gonna go for like a blue block. By the way, I've not tested if this actually works. Oh, it might not work. Dang it! It might not work. Yeah, I think they're white. No! No! Alright, so that means that we're gonna have to pretty much do something else. We're gonna have to use other types of blocks than those to make the flower in itself. The green for the bottom part is actually already done, and I can show you that in a second. Oops, nope. Let's go here, let's do that, and let's teleport. And there you go. So I started doing the flower at the bottom. This is where all the machinery is going to go if my computer stops lagging, over there. And what I was thinking is a 1 below, and we're gonna go like kind of big. This is gonna be the middle part, and there's going to be 1 at the bottom, so 2 at the top So this thing is going to be pretty huge, but I think it's going to match with the size of the flower. If I show you in here, oops, wow, that was a poor landing. There's actually a path to go all the way at the bottom, so that's why I was thinking of leaving a path so we can, I don't know, put something that will push us like from the bottom to the top if we ever wanted, and there was going to be an entrance at the bottom. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to find blocks. Let's go red. What could we use? Oh, red hardened clay would be good since we have the, oh yeah, we could use the clay. Let's see if it works in the machine. If it works in the machine, that means that we can use all the hardened clay colors that we will want. Okay, so let's start breaking things. Okay, I think we have enough. This is faster. All right. Let's see. Please work. And bam. Yes, it works. So I haven't tried any of those things. Rounded. I haven't tried a rounded. This thing, it would be nice if you could, you know, have a different color. But I guess it's all the same color. It's so cool. So cool. Like, you can do pretty cool things with that. The window, it's just like the corners. The arches are pretty cool too. And the railing, they're just my favorite. Can easily do pretty cool stuff with that. So let's see one thing. I'm curious to, can I take this, place that there, and then take a stair and place the railing on it? Oh, I can't. You can't. Oh. Okay, can I do... The placing is a little bit weird. I can't seem to place this. Come on, place it. Do I need to be like here? No. There we go. There we go. So that's pretty much how it works. Yeah. So it ain't bad. Normally I know it would be a little bit higher than that. But it's... do I have like the bottom of the railing? Or do I need something else? But yeah, guys, that was not why we were doing this. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that I'm going to use this machine to get some side bits to make these things a lot better. So let's like get rid of this and let's take that, and I'm going to show you what I mean by this. Okay, so let's go back to RB. It keeps like freaking out when I do this. So let's say I'm doing this one here. Well, to get the nice shape, what we're gonna have is we're gonna have this coming here, and these are gonna be changed. Oops. Like so. So that means that the thing here that I don't know the name, alveoli, something like that, will have a nice shape, and it's gonna look a lot better. And what's going to happen is when it reaches the one that is not at the same level, it's also gonna look cool because this one here will, let's say, have another color that will also like have something of the sort. So I think this will look okay. And yeah, I've got to work on this. I'm gonna make this a little bit further, and this is gonna come forward also because, you know, this part is not normally in the front of the flower, it's probably in the back. So this is gonna come forward maybe around to here. So yeah, I wanted to show you, and now I'm gonna go back to work. Alright guys, so I decided to go with one color. It's a black, well, two, black and white. Well, actually it's one color, because this is the absence of color in this. Well, okay, I went with all the color because, you know, this is no color, it's the absence of color, and white is all the colors, right? I think that's how they go. And I just saw that my jetpack is almost dead. But yeah, I thought it looked okay. I tried different colors and I didn't love the look of it. So I decided to go with this. And yeah, I'm pretty much ready to place things in it. I wasn't sure on how I wanted to place the things in it. So I think we're going to place like 6 in the middle. So for an example, we'll have to grab a little bit of blocks, so maybe like this one. So we'll place them something like that. Well, I currently don't have enough to fill the whole thing, but eventually we will. Oh, they will also be 1 block higher because, well, that kind of doesn't work at this level. So that they're placed in the middle, and maybe we could use a little bit of chisel and bits to actually contour them to make them look a little bit better. But what this will allow me is to place cables behind and like hide them so that you don't really know that there's things. But yeah, I thought it would be cool to just have them standing in the middle, and yeah, I like the idea. At first I wanted to place like a glass in front, but then I remembered that if I remove these, there's like blocks that I can't change. Same thing for this side, it's going to be, well, black. But if we look like at the top here, it's a white block. So because of that, I don't think it's a good idea to add glass. I do want to add glass over here, so that this is actually behind. Oh, and I ran out of power. So let's go back to spawn. I've been using the jetpack quite a lot lately. And I've also been doing a lot of bronze. So let me show you the bronze that we have at the moment. The bees have been going crazy. And so over here I've got like a couple thousands of pretty much everything. Like in here, I really wish this like little visual would tell me better, but I don't know how to change it. If you guys know how to change the visual at the top so that I could see the number better, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, we've got copper, we've got gold, we've got tin, we've got a lot of nether quartz, 6,000. Got a couple thousand, 1,000 I think, 1 or 2,000 of glowstone. We've got some blaze powder, diamonds I've been doing a lot. We've got a lot of emerald, gas tiers, 514, which isn't bad. This we just don't care, and we got some lapis. But all those bees currently here, they all have one thing in common. They are all pristine stock. Yes, all of them. Also, all these are coming here. So what I will have to do is make a bunch of those industry apiaries, because I need to fit all those also in there. Well, except the ender, it was just I needed a place to put it. But yeah, so I will need to place all those things over there. Yeah, so also I will need to change those into pristine stock. And the only thing that will maybe be a little bit weird is some of them like need blocks on top or below. So for this, I will kind of need to do something special. Oh, by the way, I was getting green dyes from this bee over here. And it turns out that I don't need that much. But I've got green dyes now for life, pretty much. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving the bees over there and starting to prepare the area at the bottom. I will need to make more centrifuge. Oh yeah, I never showed you the bronze. Yeah, all the bronze. So yeah, I will have to make more of these. Of course, they will need to be powered. These won't go in the system over there, and we will also need a carpenter, which I actually found a way to get lava from it, so it's going to be great on that end. But I'm going to start doing all this, and I will bring you guys back just after. Alright guys, I've started a little bit doing everything in here, and as you can see, it is okay. Currently there's not a lot of processing at the bottom, and there's still stuff missing, like these things might need to have lava into them and stuff like that. So this is just temporary. I don't know really how it's going to look. So over here, I've got the bees that needed to have like the diamonds and the stuff around. So I'm trying to place them so that they get things around them. So let's say we have those here. Oops, I don't know why it went there. Oh, I hate this. I hate it so much. I really hope you don't explode. And alright, let's put these 3. Boom. And boom. And over here, I'm going to select Kraken's network. So yeah, so I'm starting to place the bees and things like that. Sky obstructed. Oh no! I didn't think about this. Oh no! Sky obstruct. I will. Oh, I do have something to fix that though. It's a gene called Cave Dweller, and I've got one that is set to true. And by applying that to the bees, which are still not 100% done, guys, there's still things that needs to be done to those bees so that they work properly. And well, at the moment they don't. So I will also need to place like a couple of blocks of emerald around so that they work. But alright, let's continue. Over here, I thought it would be like the golden, like the copper. This one here is the iron. I've got tin. Over here, I've got quartz. And I still don't know the other one I want to put there. As you can see, it's starting to look pretty cool. I can still fit around, let's say, 14 bees. One thing though that I did not do is the wither. The wither needs to have this on top. Kind of looks cool with the TNT at the bottom and the wither skull on top. I like it. I like it. So yeah, this is pretty much what I'm doing. The next step is really to make them actually function and send the items at the bottom, put some filters so that the items go in, but the items can also come out to go to the base, which I'm probably going to place another ender chest of it there. For this one, there's probably going to be cables on the other side or something of the sort. But yeah, I'm just not sure about those here, simply because they need liquid. And if we look at the recipe, some of them will need lava. Well, as you can see, some of them need more than lava. But what I want is the phosphor thingy. This thing. So when you put it in a squeezer, it will give you lava. And the lava can be used with the nether star fragment to create nether star. So that is what I wanted to do. So I'm probably going to put some squeezer right here. Send the lava probably on the one at the top, and the one at the bottom will have water. I don't know what I will do with the water, but I suppose it's going to be used of some sort. Water, you can make hardened casing, make a rainmaker. Rain, go away, we don't want you here. That's pretty much what I want from the rain, to not be here. So yeah, I think I've got some job to do, as you can probably determine. This is still not done and not close to be done. It takes some time to do. Yeah, I still need to count which bee do I want over there. Like farmly bee, maybe the yellow bee, I'm not sure, it's just dye. The withering, like it gives wither skull, but we already got the withers, so I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, the uranic, the prismarine for sure, the yellowite for sure, the slimy for sure, the dirty for sure, the stringy for sure, clay for sure, even if I've already got like way too much clay, sandy for sure. So we already got like a couple of those that could be going in there, but as you can see, they're pretty much, two of them are still ignoble, so I need to change them. So I really got some work cut up for me, and yeah. So I'll continue working on this. I'll probably bring the centrifuge over there, with that thing also over there. Over here I've got the obsidian and the green, which I don't need pretty much anymore. I've got too much green dye. But yeah, I will also need storage. These crystals are gonna go, and these crystals can then go, and the crystal grain can then go into this. But I'm not even sure I care. Because, well, I'm already getting all those things from bees. So, yeah. I don't think I actually need, like, the bee sapphire will give sapphire. The metallic one can be nice. You can get ardite from it, so that could be something cool, because since my tool use cobalt, I think that could be a way we go for it. Stereoscom will give you this, and you can craft it, and then put it in the carpenter, and it will give you an ender pearl. And then the ender pearl, you can't, no, the ender pearl you just keep. So yeah, there's a couple of things like that, like rocky comb, which I can get those things. I can get beeswax, which they're going to use. The stone dust, it's only used for CF powder. The withering comb for coal, which is pretty cool. And the refactoring wax can be used to make fireproof wood, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. But yeah, so nothing too much at the moment. This one can't do anything with it. So yeah, this one will be completely thrown in the garbage. So I've got to think about all those things and to place them into blocks. And yes, so that's pretty much my next thing I've got to do. So I'm going to continue working on this. I'll bring you guys back just after. Well guys, it took a little bit forever, but it is done. The bees are in place. Not all the apiaries actually have things in them, but it is running and I'm getting all the material. I think the one at the bottom here like has nothing. Yeah, there's no bees in there. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. And this one, I think there's only 2 and the other 4 are empty. But we've got pretty much all the bees. Everything seems to be working okay. I still got some blocks to place. Why is it dark in here? Let's take like 3 of those. Let's place one here, and one here, just so it lights up the place, because you know it looks good at night when you come here, like everything's lit up. And well, there's this thing at the bottom, but let's take a look from far. I love the look of this little flower. I think it turned out okay. You guys let me know what you guys think about the flower. I think it's pretty cool. It's something I've never done before. Alright, so I've got kind of my teleport right here in the glass wall, so that if I want to get out or in, I can, because currently there is no entrance at the bottom. So yeah, alright, let me show you what's happening. There is a lot of ender chests. And they're all different colors, simply because I needed to separate things without sending them into a garbage can, but I needed the garbage can for the extra bees, because I'm doing extra bees at the top, but normally you're supposed to just have one child when you do this. Over here, it's my lava production, so I get the sand, I get the phosphor, it goes into a squeezer. It gives, I think, 2,000? Yeah, I think it gives 2,000 with sand. Yeah, and it's really quick, so I might use lava at some point to do stuff. Over here, we've got all the combs, and I can't treat them fast enough, but I'm thinking that I might remove the filter, considering the fact that some of them are like always empty, because I separated them with filters for those. So I think I might remove filters in the back, because if we look, they all have filters with like one comb. which except the crystal cone, which has 2. And then I send them to the yellow chest, which the yellow chest separates everything and sends them to the different areas. So over here we've got the science chest, which is all the carpenter things. So here I'm just making diamonds, over here I'm making cobalt, and over here I'm making nether star. It does take some time, so these are going to take some time to make the nether star. Over here we have things that can be crafted, so the diamond fragment, the emerald fragment, and everything that can be smelted. That goes into here, and then it goes back in the chest. So this is pretty much the processing, but the other half is at spawn. As you can see over here, I've got a lot more like drawers with stuff in there, and it changed. Now we have like ingots instead of powder that are there. I still haven't processed those. We need to do that. But first I forgot to show you one thing. Over here I've got translocators, item translocators. The reason I'm using this is because when you place diamond nuggets, I don't have any, in there, you can specify how many you want in there. And if you look at the recipe, it says that you need to have 2 in 1, so you can't have more items. So because of that, I'm using it like this, and it seems to work properly. And when we go to spawn, I've got the same thing set up here behind the send, which will send only 1 stack in there. So yeah, this is pretty much the stuff, but the magic happens here with these 6 little ender chests. These 6 little ender chests are pretty much my filter to know where things go. This is the one that sends to the system, and it has a -30 priority, because I want to focus on the other entrance before it reaches that one. So over here, we have everything that can be smelted, and everything that can be assembled. And over here, it's going to extract on the extract. And what that means is, since there is no filters for the extraction, it will go into the white one, which then will go into the storage system. Over here, this is the entrance of the bees. So everything that can be filtered, like let's say phosphor, all these things, the comms, there's more comms over there, they all go into their separate ender chest. And when they don't go in an ender chest, they will go into the system here. So this is pretty much the brain of the operation, and I like it. I like it. It's working great. I'm kind of thinking of doing the same thing that I'm doing here with the phosphor, instead of using an ender chest for it, because it seems to be not needed over there. It could just come here and I could have a better backup, and it could eventually give me a problem is there's too much phosphor and the sand can't keep up in here and it disappears and the phosphor goes in. But I don't think it will happen anytime soon, considering the fact that I'm not using that much of lava, since for nether star it is really, really, really slow. But the question I have for you is, should I make the angel ring? The angel ring thingy, because I pretty much just need a cursed lasso for this, and well, this is just a bat, so it shouldn't be too hard to grab one. But yeah, since we have the nether star, let me know if you think I should do one, and we'll look into those. But what's cool about what we just did is we got all the material to, like, we don't even have a base, but we could get into Draconic Evolution right away. So I could get like crazy armor right away. And it's pretty cool for that. But guys, that is actually going to be it for today. So I do hope you enjoyed the episode. It was really long to record for me. But it was worth it in the end. Now we've got materials for days. And yeah. So if you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you loved it, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.